Well, howdy neighbor. Welcome back to Hammer and Saw Customs, right here on the Big Island of Hawaii. I'm old brother Bill, jack of all trades, master of none. On today's show, I'm going to be making a zombie apocalypse pallet wood fence. No, not really. I will be making a pallet wood privacy fence. I just thought that zombie apocalypse title there would just grab you and suck you in, which I think, to be honest, it did, didn't it? Well, we got lots to do. It's a beautiful day. We got a nice breeze. So come on in, neighbor. Rest your hands and face. Grab you a snack so that brain can be fed. Keep the old palate nice and moist with a nice cool drink. Brother Bill's drink of choice. You guys know what it is. It's a good old Southern sweet tea with some NASCAR additive. And boy, it just helps you get through the hard work. So come on in and we'll get started. I wonder how many folks is out there that still remember the good old days of not having a blasted cell phone. You know, if somebody really wanted you, they had to find you, or even know where to look for you. Whew, I missed that. Oh, well hey neighbor, speaking of cell phones, welcome back to Hammer and Saw Customs, with old brother Bill, right here on the Big Island of Hawaii. So today, going to be using some tools, so Safety Steve's going to get his message out of the way. So, going to need some safety glasses. If you got long hair, maybe you want a cap. I don't have that problem with the long hair, but you know, just to keep the dirt and the dust out of my hair. Some nice work clothes to keep you safe, make sure they're not too baggy, and some good work shoes to protect those old feet. With that out of the way, the tools we're going to be using, the old wireless Bluetooth, second-hand but new to me tools, hammer drill, a drill, some clamps. Already used the chop saw earlier, and that's about it for right now. Later on, we'll be using sander and a router to kind of smooth out. Oh, well, as you can see in the background, these are going to be the posts for the privacy fence, and these toppers are going to be where I put the metal roofing on there. Okay, so this is before the metal roofing, and as you can see, I've already used some of the router here and on the opening, and then you can see this is the original 90-degree sharp edge that we'll knock down later on, give it a nice sink. And then in between these there'll be some fencing that'll go in. So this will probably be like a 1, 2, 3 part show. So with that, neighbor, you got anything to let me know? Oh, well, you'll have to wait till the end of the show and then let those fingers do the walking. So I'm going to go ahead and start so I could get this assembled before I run out of battery power or something happens with the camera. And I will see you on the other side. Alright neighbor, there's our two halves, and now we're going to sandwich those together with these straps, as you can see, and that's what I'll be working on next. So stand by. Okay, so I've got everything, the two lined up like I want. I've got my staging correct. There's an opening in the bottom because this is going to slide over a 4x4 post that's already in the ground. So I've already put in a block to cap this off for the top, which is this area right here. So now, as you can see, these are little strap blocks. So they're going to drop in like this and so. So, going to make some noise. So I will see you on the other side. neighbor. There we go. We basically built our box. We've got our strapping to keep it all as straight as possible as pallet wood would get. And pallet holes. Pallet holes, pallet holes. Always have you a pallet hole when you're dealing. If I haven't said it before, I'm going to say it right now and scribble this in your brain. When you're using pallet wood, always use a pallet hole or it will split, split, split. So what did old Brother Bill say? That's right. Brother Bill said use a pallet hole. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you so you can see these sharp edges. You can see how the opening of these are the pallet runners. The long ones is like 6 foot. So I'm going to show you why or what it looks like before, right here. And then after I throw just a little bit of a touch up. Maybe some like, you know, hillbilly engineering or hillbilly, shoot, what's the word? Oh, I'll think of it after a while. Anyway, let me get that set up and I'll be right back. Okay, neighbor, back. So, Safety Steve says we're going to have our ear muffs on to keep those old ears warm. No, not to keep them warm, but try to keep as much hearing as you can, as possible. You know, Brother Bill's half deaf, so I'm still going to wear them. Got a little old handheld wireless Bluetooth router. I mean, they come in as, you know, as handy as a pocket on your shirt. Of course, I don't have a pocket on this shirt, but I do have a pocket in my pants. So we're going to use that. I think this is the larger. Those sizes, but I don't remember. I always just use the largest out of the 4-pack. So, like I said before, I know what it was. Hillbilly chic. So this is our main support post that's going to go in our fence line, our zombie apocalypse fence. But I just didn't want to make it all square and boxy, which looks pretty cool and rustic the way it is. But I just wanted to add and show you with just a regular little handheld router what level of detail you can kind of add to a couple pieces. So with that, let me get to going with that. It's going to make tons of noise, so I will see you on the other side. Neighbor, there we have it. Just going to give you a little comparison about all that. So, got lots to do in the show. Don't mean to be rushed, but whew, going to try not to drive you crazy with about 20 episodes of this. But here we go. If you just take a gander at that, you can see the detail. We're going to run a little bit of a sander over it. You can see how I knocked that down, kind of gave it a little edge and a lip. Kind of gave it a little edge and a lip as compared to just a square block, and how this edge is. And basically get you into this one right here. And then this is a completed one. So let me grab some parts, set this up, and I'll show you how I'm making these tops that's going to hold our support beam that's going to go from post to post to post to post. Stay right there. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go, neighbor. So basically these are the parts and pieces. We're just some 45s. Pretty simple. You are going to want to measure out what the distance of this support board is going to be, depending on what the length of your metal. I'm actually going to put some roofing, recycled roofing metal on top of these. They're going to span from each one to each one. So we'll get into that later. But right now, this is what and how they go together. So, I will see you on the other side. Well, all right, neighbor. There you have it. Bada boom, bada bing, bada bow. This is the zombie apocalypse pallet wood privacy fence. So these are going to be the supports, and then I'm going to have about 8 or 10 feet in between these units. So we're going to have like a privacy fence there, based off of this type of 2x4 pallet wood cap that I've been breaking down and showing you guys. A lot of it's actually right here in the shop. So with that, I think that's going to do it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, Brother Bill, thanks you for stopping by. And I'm going to pander to you, as always. Help keep the show going. Help me bring these things to you. Or maybe even better content with better equipment. So hit that old hammer and saw box down there in the bottom. That's the subscribe button. Subscribe, like, comments, shares. I greatly appreciate it. A lot of you folks have been doing an awesome job, and we've got subscribers popping in every day. It's great. Let's keep that going so I can maybe bring you guys better content, more projects. Right now, Brother Bill's still working a 40+ hour week. So I only get the weekends and after hours type of thing to bring these to you. So, a little rushed. But no worries. Let's always remember our veterans, past and present. Also, our first responders. You hear those sirens? Get out the way. So until then, if your neighbor can do it, you can learn to do it too, neighbor. And as always, 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 Brother Bill wants you to be safe, along with old Safety Steve, and to hammer on safety. Until next time, keep between the ditches, and old Brother Bill will see you real soon. Aloha. I know it. Oh, Brother Bill, scatterbrained and absent-minded. We all know it's because of this. Hey, Brother Bill put out a promise to bring you a video. And I know this is YouTube and that, and I know you really don't care what time or date it comes out, but I like to stay on a schedule. But going to have to move from Fridays at 9 a.m. Hawaiian Standard Time to Sundays at 9 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time, or Honolulu time, because old Brother Bill's getting so busy on the weekend. It's kind of crazy to have to stop, edit, and post when I've got good sunlight and daylight that I should be doing some projects to give them to you guys. And I know that really don't mean a hill of beans, but I like for you guys to know, hey, is that crazy guy got a video out? Oh yeah, I think he posts one every week. So that's what it's all about. Thanks, folks, once again. I sure appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, aloha.